Hello and welcome to Segments with Mark and Amber. Segments is a podcast where we talk about a variety of topics, breaking them down into very keen and interesting segments. And with me, as always, is my lovely co-host, Amber.
Hello, hello.
Hello, Amber. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. We are on episode 17 of the Segments podcast, and today we're going to be talking about breakfast.
I'm calling this episode Breakfast of Champions.
That makes me think of Wheaties?
Yes, it is Wheaties, but we're calling it Breakfast of Champions. As most people know, they are tuning in because of the big
Olympics.
Yeah, the Olympics.
I just thought I'd jump in there. That's another Breakfast of Champions.
The Olympics? Champions eat
I'm
Olympics
just
for
saying,
breakfast.
Yeah,
See
exactly.
That? We're going to eat you for breakfast.
I'm saying a lot of Olympians were on the Wheaties box.
Which ones? Please name them.
Mary Lou Retton.
The diver.
A basketball player.
Yeah. So we know our sportmen.
That's not what this one's about.
No, this one is about champion breakfast. Last week, as you know, Amber, we dove deep into the battle arena where we pit a variety of cereal mascots up against one another. And Tonight is the completion of the battle royale. That's exciting.
Yeah, it's like a cereal.
It's like Cereal Part 2, but if I'm not mistaken, the actual Serial, the second season of Serial podcast, kind of was a flop.
Yeah, so hopefully this doesn't follow suit.
Yeah, so that's why I didn't want to say Serial Part 2, because that's got kind of a bad connotation.
Yeah,
It's a different thing. There's a tangential connection, but it's totally different.
Yeah.
Serial is a
good
breakfast
sequel. What's a good sequel?
Empire Strikes Back.
I knew you'd say that. That's too easy.
The Fugitive 2.
Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
That's also a good one.
The Fugitive 2. Is that a movie?
What was the sequel to From Justin to Kelly? Do you remember? I can't remember what the sequel was called.
I don't think there is one.
Yeah, I think it was Justin to Kelly 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Oh, yeah. So this is the serial Electric Boogaloo. That's what everybody says when you do a sequel.
A 2. Yeah. Anyway, so we're talking about Breakfast of Champions. But we still want to talk about breakfast. So we're talking about our favorite breakfast foods or our favorite breakfast situations that aren't cereal.
Yeah, we already told you our favorite cereals.
Yeah,
this is totally different.
Totally different. So Amber, what's the format of this here show?
All right, so we are going to start with our top 5 breakfast choices, and then we're going to move into a worldwide breakfast quiz.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough one for you.
Oh, I'm excited.
Finally.
And we're going to finish with part 2 of our Battle Royale Cereal Mascot Edition.
And as always, you can communicate with us on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram at SegmentsCast, or send us an email. Our Gmail is segmentscast@gmail.com. So, Amber, we have but one correction from your brother Aaron, but we're going to be discussing that later on in the Battle Royale segment.
Oh, right. It definitely fits in better there.
So we don't have any correction yet, but we do have some fun feedback. All right, so first, our friend Bill,
Cereal expert,
he works at Post, so he knows what he's talking about. He sent me a link to a little song. I'm just going to play a bit for you here.
Got my bowl and my milk, my napkin is silk. Wiping up my dribbles, don't cry when it's spilled. It's cereal day and it's out of control. Put every kind of cereal in one big bowl. Breakfast never gonna be the same. Tastes so good that I gave it a name.
Well, tell us what you call it, man.
I call it cinnamon mini, golden crispy waffle, honey, fruity cookie, cocoa shredded berry pebbles, whole grain pecan, maple apple, corn burst, oat cluster, alphabetti peanut butter, milligram honeycomb, colossal frosted bran toast, banana scooter buzzer wheat, almond raisin flaxseed, blueberry honey bunches, tutti matey small crunches, marshmallow great grain grape nut flake puffs.
That sounds pretty good.
It's cereal day and I'm out of control. I put them all together in one big bowl. It's cereal.
Yeah, so obviously that is a real winner of a song. It's called National Cereal Day Song.
That is awesome. If that doesn't make you hungry, I don't know what would.
Yeah, so go to YouTube and check that out. And the guy, the video just makes the whole song.
Yeah,
I think
it's pretty hilarious.
pretty hilarious song. And
He's wearing like a shirt with maybe fruity. It's made of Fruity Pebbles.
yeah, I've never had Fruity Pebbles. I'm not exactly sure
Of
what
course
they
not.
like. So, but yeah, he's got some sort of a cereal shirt situation going on there, and yeah, and anyway, real funny stuff. Thanks, Bill, for that feedback. That was perfect. Love that.
Perfect. Yes,
Got us a lot of laughs.
for sure.
That's it. I thought we had another feedback.
Oh my brother Aaron, not the correction.
Oh
part,
yeah,
he found one that actually reminds me a lot of that song. It's a mascot that we didn't use. I think it's not a current mascot anymore, so maybe that's why. But who remembers the cereal called Big Mix?
I had never
2 X's on the mix there.
Yeah.
2 G's and 2 X's.
Big Mix. Yeah, it was a new one to me. I don't remember it, and we grew up right when it was available.
Yeah, the spring of 1990, Kellogg's introduced Big Mix, a ready-to-eat cereal with rolled oats, rice, toasted cornflakes, and whole grain wheat. And it came in 2 varieties, regular and raisin. It was promoted as a Big Mix, alluding that all the cereal that was swept together off the Kellogg's factory
That
floor.
seems like a terrible idea.
I don't know why it didn't take off. But the mascot, Big Mix, has the head of a rooster, moose antlers, the snout of a pig, and the fur of a wolf. And he has wide, uneven eyes.
Do you think the executives were like kind of putting their heads together, and they're like, we can't actually serve garbage, but what if we kind of promoted it like it was garbage?
I mean, it makes you wonder, do they have little bits left over that they were like, what do I do with this?
Well, yeah, I don't know.
You should ask Bill.
Bill, what happens to kind of the left? What's at the bottom of the big cereal vats? What happens to that? Maybe people take it home. That's my guess. They bring in like a burlap sack, all the Post and Kellogg's employees, and they shovel it into their sack and take it home. But wait, there's a silver cup hidden in one of the young men's sacks.
Ooh, now it becomes biblical. This is Kellogg, so, Post would probably do it better. But
They would do it better. So, yeah, thanks, friends, for the cereal feedback. All right, Amber, what's making you happy tonight?
what is making me happy right now? I'm going to go with Celebrity Big Brother.
Of course.
I like Big Brother. It's usually only on in the summer. It's kind of a summer tradition. It's on 3 nights a week, so it's a big commitment. But thankfully, to DVRs, you can just catch up
Thank you.
when you get a chance. And you don't have to actually set aside 3 nights a week to watch this show. So this year, for the first time, they decided to have a winter edition, and they said it was going to be celebrities. You did have to wonder, the premise is you get locked into a house with no outside contact and gradually get voted off, and you have lots of competitions and things. It's like a friendly, air-conditioned environment Survivor type thing. So
Yeah.
they didn't find a lot of quote marks celebrities. No,
Quote.
that is what they have. Celebrity.
Wow, good one.
Edit that part out. When you see it, you want to say Celebrity Big Brother using quote marks.
Yeah, they're not actual celebrities.
I mean, they did. One of their biggest is Keisha Knight Pullman. She was Rudy Huxtable.
Mark McGrath from
Sugar Ray.
Sugar Ray.
A guy from Big Time Rush. That was a Disney Channel show / band.
Oh, Omarosa.
Oh, Omarosa. She's
from
the
the
biggest
Trump
one, yeah.
administration and from whatever.
Yeah, but basketball player.
Yeah, what's his name?
Meta World Peace.
Meta World Peace, yeah.
So it's, I don't know if it's sea level.
I don't think it's quite sea
D
level.
level.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's Big Brother, and they're still playing it real, and it's only a little over 2 weeks long.
They're still playing it real.
And they're still making them do gross things and endurance competitions, and there's still the same kind of drama and who's the head of household and alliances. And
Yeah.
I think the fact that it's 2 weeks is perfect because I already feel like it's kind of tainting my summer enjoyment of the show. I don't need it right now. It's weird that it's on the same time as the Olympics. I figure they're just trying to it's literally the exact same 2 weeks as the Olympics. So is it, they're just trying to give people another alternative of something to watch? I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, but I like it.
I'm glad that you are enjoying it, and that's, yeah. All right, well,
What's making you happy, Mark?
what's making me happy is I don't know if I've done this officially, but what's making me happy is PlayerUnknown Battleground.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Star Wars Destiny. You've definitely done that. I thought you were just being silly.
No, PlayerUnknown Battleground.
I think you did.
But this is the twist.
Okay.
This is the twist. My good friend Adam, your brother, and I, and his son Conrad, we've been playing in 3-man squads.
Yeah, that's new
And
since the last podcast.
we will communicate with each other, as we're playing, and it's so much. It is like that I really enjoyed it one-on-one, or just me versus 100 other people.
Yeah,
but this is a squad of 3 people, and we got somebody to watch your back, and you're kind of like you can kind of surround. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's just the funnest thing, and we've played a lot. We had a great snow day yesterday, so we were actually able to play for a few hours, and it was just the best. And
good.
So really enjoying PUBG 3-man squads.
Sweet.
So if you're out there and you play PUBG and you want to join in our squad, let us know. We got room for one more.
That's it, though. Only goes up to 4.
I think it only goes up to 4. I guess I don't really know, but
Get your applications ready.
yeah. Segment number 1. Top 5 breakfast choices.
Totally different than top 5 cereal choices.
Yeah, correct. Amber, whose turn is it to go first in our...
I think it's you. I think I went first last time.
Okay. So as we were preparing these top 5 lists, I realized that I'm just going to put myself out there and just be a little bit transparent with people.
Okay, good.
And people probably already know this about me, right? But, sometimes I like to pretend I'm a little bit more adult than I am.
Oh, no. Well, you've surprisingly not had that many kid cereals for.
That's true.
You're
So
not an adult.
Anyway, so my number 5, Amber, is the Sausage McGriddle. Mm-hmm. Okay? And the Sausage McGriddle, I just wanted to see how McDonald's promoted it. They say it features soft, warm griddle cakes with a taste of sweet maple that hold our savory, sizzling hot sausage. McGriddle's cakes have no artificial preservatives or flavors and no colors from artificial sources.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
That's what they say. So at just 421 calories, I love me a Sausage McGriddle.
Is that your favorite McDonald's breakfast sandwich? Or do you have another one coming later in your top 5?
No, that's my favorite McDonald's breakfast sandwich.
I didn't know that.
So, yeah, I don't get it very often because it seems so bad.
Do you think it's not adult?
I just feel like...
I think it's adult.
I don't know if it is. I
Kids
feel like
wouldn't eat that. It's too,
No, I mean like
many flavors.
An adult that cares about their body.
Oh. A healthy adult.
Yeah, a healthy adult that is considering what toxins they're
for
putting
goodness
inside
sakes.
their body. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's my number 5.
Okay. Well.
The McGriddle. Sausage McGriddle with egg.
All right. So I actually put my one and only healthy choice as my number 5.
Okay.
So I try to think about what I eat a lot for breakfast, what my go-to choices are, what I'm excited to have or enjoy. And so this one it's true. I do enjoy it. It's the green smoothie
Oh,
that
yeah.
we make, and it
like
is our healthiest breakfast. The only bad part about the smoothie is the sound of the blender.
The blender is loud.
I literally don't make it because I don't want to hear that loud sound first thing in the morning.
Wow.
But we've come up with a really great, simple smoothie recipe.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cup of unsweetened almond milk, plain, not vanilla. Vanilla, whew, that messes
gross.
it all up.
Yeah, gross.
Probably, it's 2 large handfuls of spinach, 3 cups of spinach, perhaps. Lot of spinach.
I just fill it up with spinach and then fill it up again with spinach.
Yeah. So you do all that, get your green milk going, then you put in a banana and some frozen
You
strawberries.
need that banana.
Yeah, if you don't do the banana, it doesn't blend right.
Doesn't
And you're like,
blend
what's
right.
going wrong? Oh, I forgot the banana. You don't need to freeze the banana. Some people do that. We just have frozen strawberries. That's good enough.
Yeah,
It really tastes like
it's
banana and
lovely.
strawberry. You hardly taste the spinach. You're getting so many greens in first thing in the morning.
Yeah. We should really do those more.
I just need, I don't know, maybe if I get some
Is
earplugs for
Is
the
there a
blender?
blender that is not that loud, like one of them ninjas?
I don't know. Is the Ninja or the Vitamix? Are those
Yeah.
quieter?
Are they
I feel
quieter?
like they're powerful, but I don't know that means they're quieter.
Yeah.
I got that little individual one. That was not any better. It's just
No.
a higher pitched,
Yeah.
horrible sound.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, well, that is a good one.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. That's my healthiest one. So, number 5, green smoothie.
Nice, Amber. Well done. All right, well, my number 4 is kind of your classic ham and cheese omelet.
Yeah. That's
Light
good.
on the cheese, please.
Yeah, he does do that. He literally orders light on the cheese, people.
Yeah, I just don't want too much of that. I just love it. I don't know. I probably didn't start eating omelets until I was in my 20s somewhere. It just doesn't interest me. Not interested in that. Give me, the
What
pancakes.
you used to get when we went to Denny's all the time.
I don't know. Maybe a moon's over my hammy.
Did you, though?
No,
It has a
I
weird
just-
sauce.
I
I
just
don't feel like you would eat
I
that.
just like saying it.
Yeah.
I would get one of the Grand Slams with the eggs.
Oh,
and,
yes, you would. You're right.
and,
Scrambled eggs.
Yeah, when Amber and I were first dating and working at Little Caesars, we would close up Little Caesars at 11, 12, 1 o'clock at night, and then we would go over to Denny's and eat breakfast for dinner. Breakfast for
like a
late
midnight snack.
midnight snack.
Because we no doubt already had a whole crazy bread and some pizza
Yeah.
while we were eating. To be young.
Yes. And, and so lately, where have I had some great omelets? Theo and Stacy's, real good omelets. Even that place down in Three Rivers,
Main Street Cafe.
Main Street Cafe, if you have the time to wait, that's a pretty good
Yeah.
omelet.
Whew,
So
not fast. Well, we only go on Sunday afternoons. That
Yeah.
might be the busiest.
that could be. So, yeah.
Time, but-
and if I'm, so sometimes you just want a ham and cheese omelet, and I feel like it's not the worst choice you could make.
No.
Eggs have protein
Yeah, especially with you getting your light cheese.
and some light cheese, and get that in my tummy. Yum, yum, yum.
Not bad.
There you go. Number 4, ham and cheese omelet.
All right. My number 4, now that I'm looking at it, is actually kind of healthy as well. It's been a recent go-to breakfast because I've been cutting down on my fat due to my gallbladder issues. So it's oatmeal, just plain oatmeal. I get the slow, not the quick oats, but the rolled oats. That's what they're called, rolled oats. You can still microwave them in like 3 minutes. It's not the steel cut, but the rolled oats and then some mixed dried berries. And you put those in there right after it's done cooking, stir it around, let them plump up a little bit. It's great. It's like a cherry, blueberry, cranberry mix in the dried fruit.
Yeah.
It's actually really, really good.
Yeah, it doesn't interest me. I remember eating oatmeal, those packets.
Yeah, I remember that too.
You know, and there's there's 3 different flavors. There's one with apple cinnamon, which was
Yep.
my kind of favorite one. Not kind of favorite one. It was my favorite one.
Better than maple brown sugar.
Yes, better than maple brown
Man,
sugar.
I like maple brown sugar. We'd put a little butter in it.
Get out.
Yeah.
Wow. Sounds real good.
I didn't like the apple cinnamon as much.
Oh, well, if we ever get those here,
What was the third flavor? Cinnamon.
plain.
Oh, plain.
Yeah, there's just plain.
I think there was a plain, like a cinnamon. Cinnamon raisin?
Yeah.
Maybe a
Maybe we
different
just
variety
didn't get
box.
that variety box. All right, well, my number 3, Amber, and here it is. Number 3. It's the Burger King breakfast meal number 1.
Oh, so McDonald's. You only had the one McDonald's.
Correct.
Okay.
This is the sausage, egg, and cheese croissant sandwich.
Oh, the
with
croissant
those
sandwich.
tater rounds, hash browns.
Oh, McDonald's does have the best. No. Burger King.
Burger King has the
hash
best
browns.
hash browns. Yeah, I don't like the McDonald's hash browns. They're just greasy. I just don't find
They're
them
not consistent.
flavorful.
Every once in a while, there's a good one, but there's a lot of bad ones.
But I love the little tater round things,
Yeah.
and the yummy croissant sandwich. I don't know why. There's something about a croissant. It feels fancy.
It does.
Like I'm a fancy
That's
guy.
real grown up.
Yeah, exactly. So eating that croissant sandwich, and I tend to go with the sausage.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know?
not a fan of sausage myself.
Yeah, I like it. And
A
then
little too gritty, a little too grizzly.
yeah, so I don't have much to say about that other than a little bit of shame about the croissant sandwich, but there it is, number 3.
I'll just put it out there for
Throwing it
people.
out there for people. This is take me or leave me.
Okay, I'll take you.
Okay.
Take you right to Burger King. My number 3 is an omelet.
Just any old omelet?
Well,
Western
I
omelet?
decided. What's
Farmers?
the difference? I put farmers. What's the difference between farmers and Western?
I'm not sure. I think a Western has onions and green pepper and then ham, maybe?
Yeah, I like that. But what is a farmer? I thought that's what a farmer's had.
Maybe.
Cheese.
I don't know.
That's what I like. Ham, green pepper, onion, cheese.
Ham, green pepper, onion, cheese. Yeah, it's a good one.
I also had a Greek omelet once that was really good at the Theo and Stacy's downtown. And it was just, I don't want that gyro meat. It was just feta cheese and egg and like tzatziki sauce. It was great. I've tried to recreate it at the Theo and Stacy's closer to our house. It doesn't work.
Okay.
Not good.
So I also enjoy that omelet, whether it's a Western or whatever, Farmers or whatever. But I didn't put it on my list as my favorite because the truth is I only get the one with green peppers and onions when I want to feel a little bit better about myself. Well, there's a lot of food shame in this episode. So, I just don't. Yeah. Anyway, I love the bits without the green pepper more, but sometimes you need some green to keep your body healthy.
So you're thinking that green pepper and onion. That's
I know it's just foolish. No, it's just foolishness. It's just anyway. That's
I don't know. I can see you thinking that.
Yeah. Anyway, so there it is. Well, that was yours.
Oh,
Do you have anything else you want to say?
I was trying to Google what the difference is, and all I got was this really long blog. So,
little omelet blog.
Yeah, that was my number 3.
Okay, my number 2. Here we go. This one is something that my dad used to make me. I would get up for school, and he'd say, "Mark, you want me to make you some peanut butter and jelly toast?"
Aww.
And I would say, "Yes, please."
You're such a polite child.
And so basically, what you do is you make some toast.
Okay, I'm following you.
And then you put peanut butter on it.
Okay.
And then you put jelly on top of the peanut butter.
You're talking peanut butter first.
Peanut butter first, and then the jelly goes on top of that peanut butter.
It'd be ridiculous to do it the other way.
It would be very hard. And so what you have then is peanut butter and jelly toast. And I'm not sure if that is a thing that normal people, that everybody has that. But it was a staple in our house, and we loved it.
I don't know. I mean, we certainly had it. I definitely remember plain or toast with peanut butter and honey. I remember toast with butter and jelly. Mm-hmm. I mean, we probably put them together, but I don't feel like it was a regular. Like you could literally eat that every day for breakfast, I bet, and be happy.
Oh, I absolutely would. Yeah, yeah. And sometimes I'll eat it for dinner if there's not much else around. I'll be very happy. Because I think you got 2 pieces of bread. Mm-hmm. You got a nice healthy amount of peanut butter, not too much. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And my go-to is, what is that? It's this kind of raspberry jam that we've been getting.
Yeah, raspberry fruit spread.
And it's so good. Mm-hmm. I just love that. I used to be a grape man. Then I went to strawberry. Now I'm raspberry. Grew up.
Grape is definitely a child's jelly.
That's kids' jelly. Yeah, I wouldn't be caught dead eating grape jelly right now.
Wow. That's extreme.
I was just kidding. That was just a joke. Okay. It was one of my jokes.
Hilarious.
So, anyway, yeah, my number 2.
Peanut butter and jelly
toast. Peanut butter and jelly toast. Thanks, Dad. And you know what? The truth, I'm sure my mom would make peanut butter and jelly toast for me as well. So, thanks, Mom, as well.
Good job clarifying that.
I don't want to hear her sass.
Oh, boy. My number 2 is my McDonald's choice. All the way up there at number 2, a child.
Number 2, yeah.
So it is the bagel. It's a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel sandwich.
Yeah.
But I asked them to substitute Canadian bacon for the regular bacon. Because way back in the day when they very first came out with bagel sandwiches, they had a ham and cheese bagel sandwich. Ham, cheese, and egg. And that was the best. It was almost like a deli ham. And then the folded egg, the cheese, and they have some sort of a sauce. It's like a little bit of a mustardy mayonnaise. I don't know what it is. Some kind of a sauce on there. It's perfect. They discontinued that. Mm-hmm. And it made me so sad. And all they had was the bacon one. And that's fine, but it just tastes a lot like bacon. And that's not always my favorite taste, believe it or not. So I realized, they've got the Canadian bacon in the English muffin. I bet they'd let me use that.
Yeah.
So I just slide that on in there.
Man. And Amber is actually opposed to asking for special things from people at restaurants.
Yeah, so that's a big deal.
So this is serious.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I get the regular bacon by accident. They just give it to me without following my directions.
Do you throw it back through the window?
No, I just eat it quietly.
Okay. Yeah, that seems like it. Because you're a number 9 on the Enneagram.
Yes, I am. Yeah. People pleaser.
People pleaser. Awesome. All right. Well, Amber, here. Are you ready for my number 1?
I'm ready.
All right. So my number 1 is my dad's big breakfast.
Aww.
It is just the classic big breakfast that he would make when we were growing up in Delton. John Denver would be playing on the radio, maybe some Kenny Rogers or something, but I remember it being John Denver playing on the record player or the 8-track, and he's making bacon, scrambled eggs, pancakes, and he would do shapes, and me and my brothers would try to guess what the shapes of the pancakes were. And it's just this, I don't know, it's just fantastic. And so he'll still make that big old breakfast when we go visit him.
Yeah.
And it's just so good. So that's my favorite. And it's just your kind of standard American breakfast, right? Pancakes, eggs, bacon, orange juice.
A little behind the scenes, people. Mark made that for us this morning.
I did, and I didn't even think about the connection.
Wow. Breakfast was on the mind.
Yeah, Molly made the pancakes today.
Yeah.
So good job, Molly. So yeah, there you go. My number one, my dad's big breakfast.
Yay.
Kind of sounds like McDonald's has a big breakfast, but that's not that one. It's my dad's.
Yeah, that's better.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my number one, a bagel with cream cheese.
It seems anticlimactic.
But it's so good. I could eat a bagel with cream cheese for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Strawberry cream cheese?
No, never. That one is actually the worst of the cream cheeses.
Oh.
So the best is an onion bagel with pineapple cream cheese. If you guys haven't tried it and you're not opposed to those flavors, try it. It's so good.
Wow.
It's so good.
Wow. So my boss, Pastor Cameron, says I can't say bagel. That's how I say it. Does that sound right to you? Bagel?
Well, it sounds like you spell it Beygal or something. Bagel.
Yeah. So I always second guess myself when I'm around him and I want to say bagel, which comes up shockingly.
Bagel.
And
I
so,
like a bagel with cream. No,
like
that's the right way.
a bagel.
I think you must usually say bagel.
I've confused myself. I don't even know how to say the word anymore.
It's my favorite food, and I'm confused.
Yeah.
So. But a bagel is just perfect. I mean, it's got that. It's like that little bit of it's almost like a crust, but it's not firm. And then the inside is soft and fresh.
Wow.
So good.
Wow. Wow. What do you call a store that only sells donuts and bagels?
I don't know. Bakery?
Whole Foods.
Oh, my
Whole
gosh. Did you just make that up, or did you get that from Alexa? Alexa, tell me a bagel joke. Oh, no.
Oh, boy. Yeah. I like the strawberry cream cheese.
No, when do you ever eat that?
I don't. But I have gone to Panera sometimes in the morning, and I'll get a blueberry bagel.
No, I don't. That's
with
my least favorite
blueberry
bagel.
cream cheese.
Really?
Yeah.
It's so fake tasting to me. Oh, I guess I've never had their blueberry bagel.
I don't know what is fake. I don't understand that.
It's like they infused it with a fake blueberry flavor. You know what's real good? Big Apple Bagel has a cucumber ranch cream cheese.
Whoa.
So good.
Segment 2. A worldwide breakfast quiz. All right, Amber, we got something new going down tonight.
Cool.
Or whatever time of the day it is.
Yeah.
When people are listening to this. We're going to do a quiz. But not only are we going to do the quiz, I'm going to be giving it to you, but if you win, you are going to win a prize for one of our dear listeners.
Ooh, that's exciting. Like, what game is like that?
It's there's an NPR game show called Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me where they
play for a person at home.
Person at home. Mm-hmm. And there might be more.
I think live with Kelly and whoever's her current co-host, Ryan. I think they do that.
And that football player guy? He's the gap in his teeth?
Yeah, he's gone now.
He's gone. Okay. Well then. Yeah, and so nobody knew we were doing this, and so I've just decided, Amber, that you are going to be playing for Bobby Joe.
All right.
One of our frequent commenters, Bobby Joe, when she listens to our episodes, she'll actually text us as the episodes go on, and it's very, very fun.
Oh, it's super fun. And they live 3 hours away. No, 3 hour time difference.
3 hour time difference.
So this last time she knew that she would have been texting us in the middle of the night. So she saved up all of her comments and sent them to us in the morning. It was so fun.
Yeah, it was great.
Thank you, Bobby Joe.
So, Amber, I have a 6-question quiz here for you.
Oh, it's only 6 questions.
It's only 6 questions. You have to get 4 of them in order to win Bobby Joe a segments sticker that we will be sending out there.
Okay.
Okay. All of these questions and answers I got from a BuzzFeed article. So you know that it's probably accurate.
So it wasn't a quiz to start with. You just turned it into a quiz?
I've turned it into a quiz.
Ooh.
Yeah, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a typical breakfast, the typical ingredients of a breakfast, and you are
Okay.
going to tell me, I'm going to give you 3 options, which nation
Oh, cool.
that breakfast is generally eaten in.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. So number 1, a typical breakfast in blank can include items like dumplings, rice in vegetable soup, fried sponge cake, steamed creamy custard bun, and porridge.
Wow.
Yeah. So, is that A, Eastern Europe, B, Eastern China, C, Eastern Dune Sea?
What'd you call these? Regions? Because they're not countries.
This is regions. This one
Okay.
is regions. This one happens to be regional.
I have no idea where the Dune Sea is. Will you read those?
The
foods?
Dune Sea is in Tatooine, Amber.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
That was a joke one.
You were
That's supposed to be one of my jokes. Okay, so we got
What
dumplings.
if I would have guessed it?
That would have been real funny. I really wish I would have gone back and not said that was a funny one. So, see, the
Okay.
joke was that the other 2 said Eastern in them, and there's a Western Dune Sea is a location, a Star Wars
Oh, my
location, and so
gosh.
I was like, man, well, I'm just going to trick it up and turn it
Wow.
into Eastern Dune Sea.
Okay.
Anyway, so I like it when you have to explain the jokes. It's good stuff.
I bet our friends Kurt and Rohan got that one.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay, dumplings, rice and vegetable soup, fried sponge cake, steamed creamy custard bun, and porridge. Eastern Europe, Eastern China, Eastern Dune Sea.
I'm going Eastern China.
Amber, you are correct.
Woohoo!
Good job. 1 point for you.
It threw me off with the... What was the first one?
The porridge. Oh, no, not the porridge. The dumplings?
Oh, no, dumplings. The porridge and the custard bun. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know. All right,
Adam and Tara have been to China. Maybe they've had some of those foods over there.
maybe.
I don't know. A typical breakfast in blank is bake and salt fish. Salt fish is a white fish preserved in salt, and bake is bread dough fried. A, Ghana. It's in Africa.
I don't know.
Well, B, the Bronx.
Okay.
C, Guyana.
Seriously?
Yeah, that's serious.
That's what you picked is Ghana and Guyana?
Guyana is in South America.
Oh, my word. Fish?
Bake and salt fish, Amber. Mm-hmm. So we got like a fried bread dough and a white fish preserved in salt.
I'm going to go with Guyana.
Amber, you are correct.
Wow.
Nice. You didn't think it was the Bronx?
No, I mean, if you would have said, what's that? Lox? Bagels and lox? Lox and cream cheese?
Lox and Bronx. Okay. All right, Amber, you're doing pretty good. So far, so good for Bobby Joe.
All right.
A typical breakfast in blank consists of sweet black tea, bread, butter, feta cheese, and sometimes fresh fruit and nuts. A, Iran. B, Madame Putafoot's tea shop. C, Greece.
Oh, man. I'm going to go with Greece because of the feta cheese.
No, I'm sorry. It is Iran.
Ah, shoot.
Yeah, Iran. Yep, so good. It's all right. You can miss 2 and still win for Bobby Joe.
Okay.
So
We're still in there,
you're
Bobby
still
Joe.
in there. Number 4. A typical breakfast in blank includes tea, coffee, juice, or hot chocolate with bread and butter or pastries. Bread and butter or pastries. A, Australia. B, Jabba's sail barge. C, France.
Oh, I was thinking France right away when you said pastries. Hot chocolate. I'm going to go France.
You are correct.
Whew.
Good job, Amber.
Nobody else has pastries.
No. When I was making this quiz, I realized that it isn't our, geography's doesn't tend to be our strength.
No.
And so, but you're doing great. You missed 1.
One
So
so
you
far,
need to
yeah.
you need to get these next 2. Oh no.
I can still
You
miss,
can miss
one
one more.
Yeah.
Okay, Amber. A typical wafu, which means traditional. A typical wafu breakfast in blank has rice, fish, miso soup, sticky soybeans, and nori seaweed. A, Japan. B, Fiji. C, the Shire.
Well, the two of the things you said sounded Japanese. So I'm going to go Japan.
Amber, you are correct.
Woo!
Okay.
Sticky and naki.
Miso soup?
Miso, yeah, miso.
Okay. Well, I think you've won it, Amber, but we're just going to give this last question anyway.
All right.
A traditional blank breakfast is scrambled eggs topped with kielbasa and potato pancakes. A, Minnesota. B, Poland. C, Germany.
Ooh, I think it's Poland or Germany. Kielbasa. Potato pancakes. Poland.
Amber, you are correct.
Wow.
Good job. You crushed that quiz.
Boom.
So we will be getting a
Segment sticker
segment
for Bobby
sticker
Joe.
out to Bobby Joe after this episode releases. And if you would like, you listener out there, I'm not talking to Amber now, I'm talking directly to you, dear listener. If you want us to play a game where you could win a segment's sticker, just leave us some feedback. Anywhere where we leave feedback.
Yeah.
All those different places.
Yeah, any comment or whatever, I'll get your name mentioned in there.
Yeah, and we're just going to randomly draw a feedback giver.
We do a lot of quizzes, as you know.
We do a lot of quizzes.
We assume you like to play at home while you're listening.
Yeah, absolutely. So we just thought it'd be a fun thing to do.
So there.
You can't tell us not to. Oh, boy.
All right.
Segment 3, Battle Royale Cereal Edition, Part 2.
So last time, we went through a whole bunch of different cereal mascots. You made a document with pictures of cereal boxes and printed them out. We drew 2, and we put them in an imaginary battle arena and decided which one would win if they went head-to-head.
Right.
Our last matchup, we could not come to a consensus, so we put it to the people.
Yeah, and we definitely got some responses.
And this was just round 1 of our battle.
Of the Battle Royale.
Right.
Yeah, and so who is going to get that final slot? Is it going to be the Cornflakes Rooster, or is it going to be Captain Crunch?
Yeah, so if everybody remembers, I had that really good argument comparing them to famous actors. I don't feel like that swayed anybody.
Oh. So at some point over the last couple weeks, Amber and I were talking about this, and I kept calling the Cornflakes Rooster a chicken, and she would get annoyed every time. She's like,
annoyed.
"You can't call him a chicken; he's a rooster." And I'm like, "Amber, every chicken is a rooster," and she's like, "No, it is not."
I was adamant.
Very adamant.
I was wrong.
It was wrong. A hen. She was thinking hen.
Yeah.
So
It just doesn't sound as cool when you call him a chicken. Because he kept saying, oh, people, he's a chicken. He'll run away. He won't stand up in a fight. I'm like, a rooster is not chicken. He's strong. He's cocky.
Yeah.
He's brave. But he is a chicken. I even Googled it to make sure, is a rooster a chicken? I was not the only one who Googled that.
No. Well,
he is.
Well, I'm glad we've cleared that up. And so the question is, could a rooster, a strong, powerful, strutting rooster, could it defeat a wily pirate captain?
I don't think he's a pirate.
So we got a little bit of feedback. Our friend Kathy said, no question, Captain Crunch wins. And I appreciate that, just the clarity of that. A couple of people supported Amber. Only one that we know of.
My sweet mother.
Amber seems to be Googling something again.
Oh, well, Bobby Joe left a comment about, I think she said that in her mind, she was okay with the rooster being equivalent to Clint Eastwood, but the captain was more like, what's his name? Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken.
That was swaying. That was point number 2 in favor of the captain, because first I found out that the rooster is a chicken, and then I found out, okay, Christopher Walken versus Clint Eastwood. That's a little more compelling.
Is it? I mean, what is compelling about Christopher Walken in a combat scenario?
He'd just be more fun to watch.
I think you have. I think you have a very interesting mind, Amber, and I like the things that run around in those that mind of yours.
Or Bobby Joe, I like that she jumped in there with me.
Yeah,
My
that was
weird
nice.
mind.
And your mom, she said, "Rooster pecks his way to victory."
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, but my mom said, "I vote for Captain Crunch. One swipe of his sword and that chicken is history." That is absolutely correct.
A sword.
Of course, he has a sword.
All right.
I think even current modern day sea captains have swords.
Probably.
I'd imagine. Okay, we got another comment from Blurry Tadpole on Twitter, and he said, "How big is this rooster?"
Yeah, that's important.
And that is a good question. My brother John had a similar question. He's like, the Family Guy chicken, which I think is a large man-sized chicken,
Yeah.
all hopped up on Popeye spinach.
I mean, that'd be scary. A man-sized chicken. That would give him a run for his money.
Yeah. There's also Chicken Boo. From He's a Chicken Boo.
Animaniac.
And there's the Looney Tunes rooster. What's his name? He's also a big chicken.
Foghorn Leghorn.
Foghorn Leghorn.
I say.
I love that. So, yeah,
I didn't even
but
think about him. I should have been using him in my
yeah,
defense.
but this is just a normal, just a chicken rooster. And Emma said, "Listen," I like that. Listen. She starts this. Listen, the captain would win, of course, but if the chicken won, it would be hilarious. That is true. I don't know a scenario in which the chicken wins, but if he somehow could finagle it.
Yeah, maybe if the captain had had a traumatic experience with farm poultry when he was a child.
Okay, in our combined Facebook and Twitter polls, we had 35 votes.
Nice.
35 votes, and the captain won 80%. 80% to 20%.
Well, I appreciate that 20%, people. I feel like you were siding with me, appreciating my clever comparison.
Yeah, I think it would have been more compelling. Like Laura, she did say he's hacking his way to victory. All right, he's, there's that dangerous little
Marcus Becky.
head packing
Yeah, that's
situation.
terrifying. I'm terrified right now.
Yeah, and so that could be a little bit scary, but not enough to defeat the captain. But nobody else really gave any compelling evidence in support. They just kind of said, yeah, I think the chicken would win. Well, tell us why. We need to know why.
Yeah, maybe they just preferred that cereal. Maybe they didn't understand.
Mm-hmm, it could have been.
All right, I will concede.
Okay, great.
Captain
Crunch wins. He is in the arena. So now, Amber, we are heading into round 2. I've got
now we're just pitting the champions against
the
champions.
champions against the champions. Oh, that does remind me. I don't know where I put Aaron's correction. He said that the sun would certainly win, and there's.
I've got it.
And he showed. He sent a link to a video of Terminator 2, apparently, where there's a nuclear explosion.
Oh yeah, if you've seen that movie, you remember that it starts in a playground, then it shows the entire city getting destroyed by nuclear power, and then it ends up in the playground again.
Yeah, I had never seen that clip. I've never seen that movie before. What?
It's just funny. I don't know.
I just don't see a lot of things.
You do. You do see
I
a
do
lot of.
see a
That's
lot
why
of
it's
things.
surprising.
Yeah.
If you were completely out of touch, or you never, it just is like some classics, serials and movies. It's just surprising.
So I think I never saw any of the Terminator movies, and then you showed me the first Terminator,
Yeah.
and it held up so badly. And I'm sure 2 and 3 and beyond are much better, but it's just like, man, this is so bad. Like, it just didn't catch me, you know?
Yeah, I do.
So anyway, in Terminator 2, nuclear explosion, whatever, and it just burns these people to crisps, and it's really pretty gross.
Here, I've got Aaron's correction here. In your Battle Royale segment, you stated that Sunny, the Cocoa Puffs cuckoo bird, would beat the Raisin Bran Sun. This is false. He said, period. According to Wikipedia, which you know how I like that as a source, the sun is over 100 times larger than the planet Earth. Its mass is approximately 336,000 times greater than the Earth. It has a surface temperature of 9,941 degrees Fahrenheit. By contrast, even the largest cuckoo bird only weighs about 1.4 pounds. I really like that you Googled how much a cuckoo bird weighs. I believe the fight would play out similarly to the nuclear bomb dream sequence in Terminator 2, which he's linked below for our review.
Yeah. So in that, I appreciate the feedback, Aaron, but we did cover this in the. If you'll go back to the original battle, we said that somehow the sun must pull back
The power, yeah.
his incredible power. Otherwise, the Raisin Bran would be burnt to a crisp.
We did say that. It would burn. He would burn the raisin
And so
bran.
it is Sonny's crazy wiliness while the...
He gets him while he's down, while he's making the raisin bran.
Yeah, remember, and you said that he was so focused on the 2 scoops
Yes.
that it gave Sonny an opening.
And trying to restrain all that power, probably.
Yeah. And so what I don't know is why he's still making cereal in the battle arena. Like, he could have taken... He didn't realize what was happening, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, we wouldn't even have an arena. We wouldn't have a podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, if he was full power, it'd be over.
It'd be done.
We wouldn't even be able to finish this segment with more battles. He just would have won
Just
everything.
been all over. So, yeah. So thanks for the feedback, Aaron. And we
That
keep
is
it coming.
false.
That is false. We have refuted it, and we do not receive your correction.
And I think Sonny's a larger than average cuckoo bird. I think he's 1.8, 1.9 pounds. Oh, that was great.
All right. So we have got the arena here, and so we've got 8 contestants. I can't remember
All
who they
winners.
are in here. I would name them. One way to do this would have been to actually have some sort of a bracket, but we only have so much time on our hands. Okay, I've gotten a contestant.
I've gotten a contestant.
Let's see who's entering the arena. Round 2. It is Dig'em Frog.
Versus Boo Berry.
Oh, that's interesting.
So last time we said that Boo Berry won because he was a literal ghost, but he had Patrick Swayze ghost-like powers when he was able to kick a can.
Yeah, and so I do think that he is powerful. I think most ghosts can only be harmed by magical weapons.
Yep, or you have to find the source of their soul and destroy it.
That's right. find the source.
But he was
of their
up against Frankenberry before, and Frankenberry was kind of
no,
adult.
no, he was up against Count Chocula last. No,
Was he?
because the
Okay.
Buzz the bee was up against Frankenberry.
Oh, yeah.
So, Honey Smacks, Dig'em Frog, he soundly defeated Toucan Sam.
Yeah, that was in our famous clip because he was wily, he was smart, he was a little too froggy up in there.
Froggy up in there. And so he's still going to be just as froggy here.
Yeah, he's bouncing all over the place. That ghost can drift. I don't know.
Yeah, and so it seems like Boo Berry is going to have a difficult time keeping the frog down as he's hopping around the arena looking for that soul casket. I don't know what to call it. The soul-bound thing.
Yeah. So I think that I don't feel like he's easily scared either, the frog, because he's got all that sugar in him.
He's a street smart frog. He's seen a lot out
There's
there.
other mascots that'd be more intimidated by a ghost, but I don't know that
Yeah,
Dig'em would be. It might take him a while to find the
Buzzy
charm.
Bee, he might be intimidated by a ghost.
Yeah, I can see that.
Wendell, I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, Wendell. No match.
Yeah. So I guess I am kind of leaning towards Honey Smacks because street smart, he's real froggy, and he's going to stay out of the way of Boo Berry.
He's not going to give up. He's got a lot of energy to keep searching. He will find that thing and he will destroy it, and Boo Berry will drift off and never to be seen or heard from again.
Awesome. Well, sorry, Boo Berry. Good showing, but now we've got Dig'em Frog has made it to the next round.
Oh boy.
Okay. Next round, round 2. We didn't get any feedback that anybody said, like, hey, we really liked that segment. But we're doing it again.
Yeah. What'd you say about the other thing? We think it'd be fun. We're obviously having fun.
Oh, my goodness. All right. Chef Wendell.
Ooh, versus Tony the Tiger.
This is tough.
Why did Chef Wendell win before?
Because he was up against Silly the Tricks Rabbit.
Oh, and he's just so silly.
He's so silly, and he's always
being tricked by
being
kids.
tricked by kids, exactly.
Of course, an adult can get him.
So Chef Wendell, who Bobby Joe said is more like 70-some, not 50-some, but
I don't know.
know, maybe. Anyway, so Chef Wendell, he comes out there. He's got an apron. He's got his hot pads. But then,
We got a tiger. I mean, he's a nice tiger. He's got a bandana. Maybe that's like a bib. I always thought of it like a bib. He's ready to dig in.
yeah, I never thought of it as a bib. He's an adult.
Well, it's like go to a lobster rrestaurant.
No,
have a bib.
I see it as more of like an ascot, like Freddy
tiger.
from
Oh,
Scooby Doo.
yeah.
He's fancy.
Uh-huh.
I still think that Tony. This is round 2. He had to defeat. He almost got beat by the wolf.
Oh, that's
last.
right. It was wild animal versus wild animal.
Yeah,
but
And I feel like now he has a taste for blood again.
oh man, you're right.
And so when he sees, well, I'm just going to say it, kind of plump Chef Wendell,
Mm-hmm.
he's going to be like, it's dinner time.
Yeah, I mean, if we beat a wolf, he's going to beat the chef. He's going to beat Grandpa Wendell.
I feel like Chef Wendell's trickery is not going to get him through this. Or maybe not his trickery.
I don't even think he's
not
tricky.
tricky,
He was
he's
just an adult.
His adultness is not going to get him past Tony the Tiger. So Tony the Tiger wins, and
Yeah.
Chef Wendell is defeated and eaten in the arena.
Yeah, that's pretty big deal.
Okay. All right, are you ready for round 3?
I'm ready.
Okay, I've got a contestant.
Oh boy.
Okay, Lucky the Leprechaun.
Versus Christopher Walken. I wish I could do a Christopher Walken impression.
How do you too? I got a fever and I need some more cowbell. No, it's not very good.
That was pretty good.
Mm,
I couldn't think of anything to say. Okay, so
here we
Lucky
have.
is a magical leprechaun.
It's a magical,
and we got
devious
this old
leprechaun.
average captain.
Pirate captain. He's on his ship.
I think even his sword, which is his most formidable weapon, I think he goes to slice through Lucky and it just goes right. It doesn't even affect him because he's magical.
Yeah, I do agree that the kids, as we've seen, always are trying to get their hands on Lucky, get their hands on his Lucky Charms, and they can't because he's wily, he's slippery, he's magical, he's poofing here, he's poofing there. Where is he now? It's like trying to get to the end of a rainbow. Good luck.
It's exactly like that.
It's exactly like that.
That's where the Lucky Charms are.
Oh, I get it. Okay. So, yeah, I feel like even though Lucky is kind of small, he's got a big hat.
But look at his eyes. His eyes are creepy, crazy.
Yeah, he's a hat. Well, look at Captain Crunch's eyes.
Touche.
Yeah, I do. So what are you thinking, Amber?
I like Lucky.
Yeah, I like Lucky as well. I think he beats the captain. Even if he hides in the bowels of the ship, the captain falls asleep.
Oh, creepy. He just creeps up there.
He creeps up. The captain rolls over. He turns eye to eye with Lucky. Lights out.
Creepy eye to creepy eye.
Yeah. Okay, so
Ooh,
good job,
boy.
Lucky the Leprechaun. Well, all right.
I think this is our final.
This is our final battle
of this round.
Don't worry, people. There's
Don't worry, because we'll be down to 4 winners after this.
Okay. Who is it? Oh, Buzz.
Versus
Oh,
Cuckoo
man.
for Cocoa Puffs.
Buzz?
The Sun Defeater.
Oh, man. So what does Buzz have going for him? He's small. He's quick. He's zipping around.
He's got the stinger.
He's got that stinger.
He's
But the
cocky. He's confident.
stinger's a finishing move.
Yeah, we got Cuckoo over here. He's Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. He doesn't hardly contain himself. He's not stopped by fear of the sun.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what it seems like it's leaning towards Sunny right now.
Yeah, I mean,
Just my
I'm
initial
thinking
feeling.
about him being only 1.4 pounds, but the bee's a lot smaller than that.
He's a lot smaller than that. He's got that spoon, which I feel like could be used as some sort of a swatter.
Yeah. Does the bee have that honey?
He does have that
honey
honey
stick?
club.
Honey. Honey's sticky too.
So he could take
Get
that honey
sticky
thing.
in the feathers.
So he's using that to put honey onto the cereal.
True.
He takes that, he puts it all over Sunny. Sunny's all sticky.
He can't fly.
He's
He's
gonna
still cuckoo, but he can't fly.
He's going to get all sticky and he's going to get slowed down. He trips. Now he's sticky and covered with dirt.
Whoa.
And at that point, could Buzz swoop down and finish him with the stinger?
It takes a lot of serious thought.
Yeah.
What I don't want, and I don't want a Buzz in my Final Four.
Well, it's not about who you want. It's about who's winning this epic battle.
Okay.
I just need to know how Sunny...
Would Sunny be still enough to get covered with honey?
Okay. Now we're talking. And so Buzz swoops in, and I think that big stick's going to slow him down.
He's so small. How's he going to carry
he's
that
carrying
thing?
that big thing.
Yeah.
And it's one thing to hit a stationary bowl of cereal.
And the honey will drip off on the way.
And so he's coming down. He's swooping. He's bringing the honey club down. Sunny zips out of the way, comes back, slaps him down with that spoon.
I think you're right. I
Sunny-
mean, I think the honeybee had the best strategy he could come up with.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it's enough.
And he tried to use the same strategy he used against Frankenberry, which worked great against that big brute.
He didn't even hardly need the honey for the big. But Sunny's cuckoo too. I mean,
not
he's
gonna
fast.
stop.
He's just
Yeah.
as fast.
Yeah, I like it. Sunny wins.
All right.
Okay, so now we have 4 new people that go into the semifinals.
Oh boy.
We have Dig'em Frog. We have Tony the Tiger, Lucky the Leprechaun, and Sunny the whatever that is.
Cuckoo bird.
The Cuckoo Bird. All right, so put them back in the arena. We're mixing them around. I don't know if you can hear that sound. That is
Real arena mixing.
real arena mixing. Okay, here we go. Who's it going to be? Tony the Tiger.
Versus Sunny.
Oh,
Whoa.
this
Okay.
is epic. All right, go.
We
Give me
got
what you got.
We got the wild tiger. We've decided he's got a thirst for blood. He's got claws. He's big. He's strong. He's powerful. He's got the big teeth.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the cuckoo bird. He's not afraid of anything. He's fast. He's flying all over the place.
He's got that spoon.
He does have the spoon, but he taps that tiger with a spoon. Tiger could care less.
And so, yeah.
The same amount of force from that 1.4 pound body that's flattened the bee with the spoon, not going to do anything to the tiger.
But the spoon did defeat the sun.
The sun was distracted.
He was that's true. He's distracted. And is Tony going to get distracted? Would a tiger in fierce battle mode be distracted?
What if
No.
Cuckoo flies up, grabs that ascot, brings it over his eyes, he can't see?
He blinds him. I still feel like Tony. So imagine that Sunny is pulling the ascot over his eyes. He's gotten very close to this tiger.
Yes.
Sunny's hands are full of ascot. And then Tony's just like, I know right where you are.
Yeah.
Slice.
Yeah.
Dead bird.
Those big, powerful claws.
Those big, powerful claws.
Yeah.
So I think Tony.
I was like, if he got him covered with the ascot and stabbed him with the spoon in like a soft place, but
Wow. I
think you're right.
Yeah.
If he got close enough
I think he could remove one of Tony's eyes,
and still lose
but he still loses.
one of his eyes, oh my gosh.
Hey, that was you. That was
Tony
you.
wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Tony,
It's
Tony-
really gruesome.
it was a bad fight.
He's
It
not
was-
great anymore, but he won.
So Tony wins that round. He's going into the finals.
Oh, boy.
All right, Amber. Let me let you choose. We know it's Dig'em Frog, and we know it's
Lucky.
Lucky.
I got Dig'em.
Lucky and Dig'em.
We've given these guys both the wily, smart power. We've had them outsmart everybody else they're up against. I think this is the most even match they've had yet.
Absolutely. And so we know the power of Lucky is he's very slippery. He is very magical.
Yeah, you can't discount the magic. I don't think Dig'em has magic. He just has sugar.
He has street smarts.
I don't
And
know.
that's the thing. He is, he's a sugar dealer. He has gotten on some. Let's just say it, Amber. He's had some bad deals go down. Okay.
Okay.
He didn't have the sugar. He swapped it out with some Splenda,
Oh no.
and
People
people
are
don't
mad.
like. People are
No.
mad, and they're coming at him. But he survived. He's wily. He's
a survivor.
He's a survivor. He's got his hat on sideways. He's got froggy little legs. I feel like Lucky underestimates the smart street frog.
Or is it the other way around?
Or is it the other way around?
Is Diggum just treating Lucky like he's another dealer? He's another guy out for his money when Lucky's magical. He's devious.
Man, this is a tough one.
I picture Diggum kind of like running, ducking down an alley only he knows about. He's hiding in a doorway. He's waiting to pick his next move, and then Lucky just poof, is right behind him.
Yeah, and so Diggum thinks that he's got the drop on Lucky. No, it was one of my tricks. Now you're inside my cauldron.
Oh, that's what it is.
Now
He thinks he has it. He thinks all along. But no.
yeah, but no, Lucky pulls it out in the end. I think Lucky wins. The thing is, I was pulling for Diggum Frog the whole time, but I think Lucky wins.
Yeah. It's not pretty, but I think he wins. He's not a hero.
Lucky?
Right.
No, he's nasty.
Yeah.
He fights dirty.
Yeah, he does.
So
He does.
Yeah. And so now, we have our finalists, Tony the Tiger and Lucky the Leprechaun. But Amber, we're gonna bring this to the people, and we want you listeners to tell us who wins the final showdown between Tony the Tiger and Lucky the Leprechaun. And we'd love to know why. Why does one defeat the other?
Is it the one-eyed tiger with the thirst for blood?
Or is it the devious, terrifying leprechaun?
Finds you in an alley and puts you in his cauldron.
Puts you right in his cauldron.
He somehow has a cauldron.
Yeah. Well, because that's where he keeps his Lucky Charms and his gold.
Oh, at the end of the rainbow.
At the end of the rainbow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm really curious to see how this comes out.
Yeah, and so I think that was really, really fun, Amber. And it's going to be great. And we'll find out next episode. We've really drawn out the battle arena. But
Next episode, we'll talk about brunch.
So good. All right, well, thank you guys so much for joining us. As always, you can get your segments merch from TeePublic.
Yeah, don't miss our upcoming podcast, Segments Has Spoken, a Survivor fan cast. Some of you checked that out, our little episode 0 that we put out there. Survivor starts on February 28th. We will be recording the night of and releasing the next day. Just our brief feelings about the episode, the exciting stuff that went down that we want to talk about. We're really looking forward to it, so we're hoping to capture any of our fans who already watched Survivor, and we're hoping to encourage some of you to give it a shot. Watch it with us.
Yeah, watch it with us. It's going to be a really, really fun experience, I think. And that podcast is going to be available in the Segments feed. It's going to be on iTunes, Spotify, or your favorite podcast player of choice. Personally, I'm using Pocket Casts right now on Android. It is fantastic, but I know that Emma, our daughter, uses Podcast Addict, and that one is a free app, and it's very popular as well and works very well. So
yeah, if you have the superior iPhone, you just go with the built-in podcast app, which is perfect.
Even when I had an iPhone, I didn't use the iPhone app, but it is very valid. Almost, I think what I read, like 60-70% of all podcasts are listened to from Apple.
I just think it's easy. A lot of Apple stuff is easy, and they've
updated
it since you've used it. So
absolutely. And, of course, we would love to hear from you. You can leave your feedback about who should win the first Battle Royale Cereal Edition. Will it be Tony the Tiger or Lucky the Leprechaun? And you can leave that feedback Twitter, Facebook, at SegmentsCast, or via email at segmentscast@gmail.com. We will be putting some polls out there so you can vote in the poll and comment. We would love to get your comments about why one is defeating the other.
Yes. Thank you to our daughter, Emma, for our logo and graphics. If you'd like her to draw you something, she's taking commissions. You can find her on Twitter at @ofhauntings.
And we want to say thank you to EDM Samurai, our nephew Gabriel, for the intro and outro music. You can find him on SoundCloud at EDM Samurai. Beagle Boys.
New Zealand way to say it.
Hello, governor.
Gonna have a beagle and
Can
some
I have
muesli.
Can I have a beagle and some muesli?